Okay, so here I am, and I'm here to talk about how my life is going to change. My life is rapidly changing every day now because I'm leaving my full-time job, and that's a pretty big achievement. And to think that this is all going to change heavily in less than a month, my whole life as a whole, is baffling because I'm going to be doing volunteer work over the summer. And I'm going to be living there because right now I currently live with my mom. And having a taste of independent freedom is huge. And it hasn't fully hit me in the sense of how much will fluctuate. Because I'm going to be out of this area for 3 months, which doesn't seem like a lot of time, but kind of is. And I plan on doing a lot of things. And I mean a lot of things. Because to think that I'd be messing around and screwing off over the summer is wrong. I'm not I'm not one to do that type of stuff. And it's really unfortunate that some people decide to do such a thing, right? Let's be honest for a second here. A lot of people my age, because right now I'm 19, a lot of people my age decide, oh hey, let's go party. Let's go, let's do all this shit that's, not really setting you up for the future. It's just a lot of short-term pleasures. It sucks. It's not a good outlook to have. And understanding that you need to set yourself up for the future, it's a lot more important to think that way than it is to think, I'm going to go out partying on the weekends, I'm going to drink, I'm going to hang out with friends that probably aren't the best for you. Because to think that you're always going to know these people for the rest of your life, outside of the fact that that's really depressing, it's not true. And to think that you're going to know these low quality people that aren't succinct and they aren't developed, they're mostly immature. It's just faulty. And yeah, is that harsh to say? Of course. But when push comes to shove, do you really think that they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that you're okay or make sure that people you care about are okay? Now, look, I know I'm being a bit harsh, and I know that I'm not being really forgiving, but there comes a point in your life where you have to realize, do you really want to live this way? Because I sure don't. Because the job that I'm so elated on leaving at is a labor job. I worked on an assembly line. It's really boring. It's so boring. Oh my god. But the thing is, I'm not gonna miss the environment. All I'm gonna miss are the people. And to say that is to say that the people are valuable. But I guess it's only the people that I'm around. Because I myself got really lucky with who I was placed with. If I was placed in any other area outside of the one where I work at, I probably would have quit. I probably would have left and never come back. But I stayed there for almost a year. Well, yeah, close to a year. Because we're coming up on June, and I'm leaving in June to do volunteer work, like I said. And it's going to be very melancholic. It's going to be very dreary. It's going to be very short, because this week currently I thought it was going to go really slow. And it actually went insanely fast. So, just realize that, do you really want to live exactly how you're living for the rest of your life? Now look, all I'm asking of you is to be mindful. Because it is really easy to be negative. It's really easy. It's too easy, in fact. It takes effort to be positive and to look for things in a positive light. Because if you fixate on every negative thing in your life, guess what? You're going to focus on every negative thing that occurs around you. So say if you focus on the negative in terms of your car won't start in the morning, and then you turn on the news and you see all these horrible ongoings around the world, and you just have the negative overview that the world is ending, or that it's going to be horrible forever. It won't. It won't be. And it works vice versa, too. It's just really unfortunate, because I hear so many sayings of, oh, I hate people, I can't stand people. Yet it's the people that you surround yourself with that matter. And all these people are annoyed at all the people that they themselves surround themselves with. I can't. It just sucks that everyone has such poor outlooks now, when the world itself is so livid, yet it's gorgeous. It's cruel, but it's also magnificent. Things will get better. They always do. But to write everything off completely, that's cruel to yourself. It's very unforgiving. You need to understand that people make mistakes. And that goes for you too. That goes for everyone. Because understanding that is the first part to understand that to make mistakes is to grow, to change, to learn. Because if you aren't learning, you aren't living. And you need to make that effort. Because if you are afraid of failure, then what's the point of it all? I just hope that you can understand eventually that there is always a time to grow and change. It is never too late to change. And to grasp that understanding is when you can truly start. But, I'll wrap this up and I'll talk to you again sometime. So, all I ask is that you take care. And I'm gonna get myself out of these ruined clothes. So, I'll see you then.